Yes, my mic is on. I just was giving it the usual. Wait a couple minutes for others to show, Mongus. But without further ado, welcome to the night. Welcome to the night show. I'm your host, the one and only, your grand MC, your Knights of Entertainment. TK, Diz, Isaac, Quicksip, and Orion, you know what you can call me. Now welcome you back to our nightly adventure. Oh hey, Roni and Tizay. Oh, hello there. We almost never run into each other in the mess hall. May we join you? Of course. Thank you so much. Nice you two are always together. Despite the fact they apparently don't room together. For 2 years now, we spent 6 months together in the garrison and came here. We seem to have a common destiny. What do you mean by that? It means we both have the same goals. That's a weird term of phrase. You two sure are close, aren't you? I'm kind of jealous. Look how these like-minded people have found each other, Rios. Please let me kill them now. Perhaps they're preparing some new entertainment for us. How droll. Even their outfits are ugly. Indeed, Rios. It's always so touching to see animals playing together. But they're playing at being nobles, with the daughters of nobles as their page. Who the fuck said we're trying to be nobles? We're not. They're only 6th ranked. A pitiable situation and appropriate trial. May I help you somehow, swordsman Zizek and Anthonios? Such impotence. Use the title first seat swordsman when referring to Rios. And use second seat when speaking to me. You peasants need some proper training. Calm yourself, Humbert. Jesters devising new tricks are too busy for manners. Please let me hurry up and punch these idiots. Be sure to pick your show in time for the placement test. What was that about? All about? I'm sorry, they only treated you like that because you were with us. No need to apologize. Do elite disciples, Antonius and always treat you two that way? Yeah, ever since we were primary trainees, we're used to it by now. Even though we're all elite disciples now? But there's nothing we can do about it. They're nobles. Of course, not all nobles are like that. You two are always kind to us. Why wouldn't we be? You were chosen as part of the elite few and even became elite disciples. We both feel honored to serve as pages to you after all you've done to get here. I like these two, they're nice. Stop, you'll make me all blush. Yeah, that's kind of hitting me in the feels. Watch out for Rios and Humbert. If they say anything to you, let us know. Right, I doubt they'll break any school rules, but who knows what else they'll do. Right, understood. We'll be careful. Anyway, we'll see you after school. We're looking forward to training. Yeah, see you later. Our next class is about the wind element, right? I think I forgot my homework. Come on, seriously, you spent so much time training, you forget everything else. I still can't believe Rios and said all that about Tease and Rone. Yeah, I know. They made fun of 5th and 6th ranked nobles. I knew they made fun of 5th and 6th ranked nobles, but still. We should be careful, we're used to it, but I worry about our pages. Kirito? Oh, it's nothing, come on. If we don't hurry, we'll be late to class. Uh-oh, I'm right. For some reason, I've got a really bad feeling. I hope it's just my imagination. I should do as Yu-Gi-Oh suggests and watch out for Rios and Humbert. Please let me kill them already. A few days later. So, care for some light training, Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't mind at all, but the secret art test is coming up soon. And it's not just handwritten. There's a practical ice exam, ice element part. Kirito. Ugh. Boy, my favorite. Guess I'll forget training for now and study. Oh, wait a second, Kirito. Huh? I'll train with you after all. I appreciate that, but we've got that Sacred Arts test. I'll help you with the Ice Element Arts later. Could you help me train today? Sure, if you really want. What's all this so suddenly? Remember when we did that extracurricular lesson with Rone and Tease? Of course, the beast was way more vicious than we heard from the garrison. That day I wasn't able to fight like you do, Kirito. Understandable. It seriously caught us off guard. But Rone and Tease could have been badly hurt. I don't have much field experience, but I want to be able to handle it if I have to. Good point. So Kirito, can you help me train today? Sure, leave it to me. Let's hurry over to the training grounds. Oh, isn't it Swordsman Yu-Gi-Oh and Kirito? Oh boy. Watch it, Kirito. Did you say something? No, nothing. Good evening, Swordsman and yes. How impudent! You must use the title First Seat Swordsman when referring to Rios. No, Humber, let it be. Anyway, we'll be training over there. Fine, do what you can. If there's related pride enhances their strength, it's no wonder they managed to become first and second seats. Kirito, what exercise should we start with? Let's just swing our swords and warm up a bit until they buzz off. Good plan, here I go. Yeah. My, that Yujiro certainly has an odd way of training. Night after night, he simply swings his sword with no skill or technique. Dear us, one can't help but wonder what purpose it serves. Don't let it get to you, Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I know. Heard that he was just a talentless woodcutter in some backwater village. Then perhaps we should teach our dorm mate at least one little skill. We're very generous of you, Rios. Truly, you are the spirit of noble, less of age. What say you, Yu-Gi-Oh? Will you take Rios up on his kind offer? I may not get another chance. Sure, I'd appreciate a lesson, if you please. Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh! You said that Rios gets his strength from his pride and self-esteem, right? I find that difficult to stomach. These guys are so proud, degrading anyone who was born beneath them. Can such a hollow hearts really bring strength to their weapon? I have to see. I understand, but be careful. I will, thank you. Show me your stance to begin with. Then let's start with the basics. Actually, I prefer a bout against the talented swordsman Zizek himself. What's this? You wish to be hit by my sword, woodsman Yu-Gi-Oh? I would of course prefer no contact, but as the one requesting your guidance, I understand it would be disrespectful to make any further requests. Oh, then you have no obligations to a first strike match, I take it. Very well. It will be my pleasure to demonstrate my skills for you, Yu-Gi-Oh. Please let me play this. On guard, feel the essence of the high Nokia style in your bones. Whoa. Yeah, we don't get to play this. I'll slip that cocky grin off your face. What? You're a third-rate swordsman practicing a third-rate style. Your wild dreams of taking the top 2 seats from us for the next placement? That'll be nothing more than a fantasy after I shatter your right shoulder. Don't let him scare you, Yu-Gi-Oh. You're right, only a weak swordsman fears being injured in battle. Yeah. What? Stop there. I declare this match a draw. Bullshit! You put my skills on the same level as this backwater swords play? Humbert. Or Umbert, as you wish. What a wonderful show. Why not enroll in the Imperial Circus after graduation? Your advice is greatly appreciated, Antonius. Another day I shall show you the true meaning of strength. I would be more than happy to see it now. There's more to fighting than swinging swords around, you houseless whelp. You did great out there, Yu-Gi-Oh. I have a long way to go, but I did feel the weight of the conceit behind his sword. I need to find something of my own to use in place of conceit by our next match. Don't worry, I know you can do it, Yujiro. Just remember to stay cool. Stay cool? It's one of the central precepts of the Aincrest style. It means stay calm. Why don't you just say that? Or at least you're gonna say stay cool. At least tell them to keep calm. Must be used as parting words like catch you later. Whoever says say cool as a catch you later. Oh, cool. I'll try to remember that. So do we still want to train? I would love to, but you look beat. I'm as much as it kills me to admit it. Happens. You really exerted yourself in that match. We can train another day. Thanks. I'm gonna sit down and rest for a bit. Gotcha. I'll head back to the dorm then. Okay. Stay cool. So you can use it like that, but it's not something you should just throw around. You gotta save it for a real goodbye, okay? I see. That's so confusing. Well, see you in a bit. Where's Minty? You know. I don't even know how to respond to that. Like, what are you even trying to say there, OG gamer? Running into Yuji and Kirito. Notice they always seem to add senpai, but it's never written there. I wonder why that is. We've been offered another extracurricular lesson if you're... Of course, I'm interested. And what about you, Tease? Never gonna give... Yes, I just have a favor to ask you. Yeah, what is it? There's something I want to discuss with you and Kirito once the lesson ends. Oh, that's no problem. Thank you. Let's head out once everyone's ready. What's the fast part we haven't unlocked? Oh no, we did. You just reminded me of the last episode we had someone trying to do a Rickroll. But hey, never giving up is a good thing for most times. But like right now, let's go see. Oh yeah, logins. I always confuse my name. Then again, I think that's showing up mostly just half the time because we're talking about. Yes, Magus, that was you. And you took a good shot, but I'm gonna be honest, a Rickroll probably doesn't sound as good as text in a chat on a Twitch stream than an actual Rickroll. Kirito, Yujiro? Did you check your equipment and medicine supply? Yeah, we're all set. And we memorized some element creation skills too. Great, then let's get started. Okay. Alright, let's see who we're killing this time. Because I'm out for blood. And XP. Blood and XP. One day, I will kill you. And when I do, I will be happy. No, we're not going to run in the mines. I haven't forgotten that this is a high-powered area. There's a super high-level enemy area. Zone. I like area better. Oh, shit. We're in a game with fall damage, so running around like this is very careful. There's our target running. You ready? Sure am. I'll take him out using Aincrad style. Let's go, Tease. I'll do everything I can to assist you, Yu-Gi-Oh. Nah, we're still on a level. We never got any XP from all this truck. Hey, we level 18 now. Ding! Times 18. Is everyone alright? Yes, we're fine. I'm sorry, Ronantes. I said I'd help, but I put you in danger. Please don't apologize. We're the ones who chose to come along. That's right. We wouldn't have had so much trouble if we were strong enough. Sorry, one sec, guys. No, I never said. Anyways, we're all safe. That's what matters. We were caught off guard, but next time we'll be more careful. Are you game? Yes, of course. Try to improve more by then, too. We need to train hard, Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, you're right. Need to know what they're talking about. Pretty sure we won that fight hands down easy. Okay, we took out our target, so let's head back to the academy. But I see a fast travel. And then I want to look around to make sure there's nothing to fight here. No! No, whatever. Saving is probably not a bad idea. And now we kill some fights. Your turn now, buddy. More to fight. Every day is a grind. I know some of those two jump a lot. I mean, I'm also jumping, so, but it feels like they jump in the then again, one of the skills I'm pretty sure we learned is Sonic Leap, so. So how's the day treating everybody? I know allergies. I know how it feels to be an allergy season. Was me in the summer, but late summer, early fall. But now I don't run into that problem anymore. But that's also just because where I live now doesn't have what I'm allergic to at that time period. Let's see anything else. I wonder if even the things we're killing right here are giving us an XP. Because I'm not exactly sure how much that bar has been moving. was checking something. I definitely don't think we're getting a speech from the level 1 guys anymore. Nah, whatever. You know what? Keep saying I'll try killing these one day. But I actually don't know if we can't even kill them. One. Damn, this guy's level 21. I don't remember him being so high. Oh shit, Rona is low health. Okay, oh no, we didn't fight that thing. Fatal, it didn't do shit. Rona, stop tanking, you have no health! That's the last one. It's weird to keep saying fatal, but that's not doing anything. Completely missed that. Hey, we did that. Should go turn that in. Now, if I remember, that was actually somewhere around here. Not even. Treasure chest, yeah, Mother's Worry. Fast travel. And now we can do fast travel. Okay, but I need a mini map. No, that's not who we're looking for. Yeah. Hey, no. Is that who I think it is? I can't see her name. Nope, that's not it either. Bloody mini map not telling us where we're looking. Humo. That's Matilda. That's Craftsman. There we go. Now maybe this can help us find this person. There we go. If you didn't, why thank you. Now I can rest easy while my boy's at school. Glad I could be of help. If you'd like, I'd have some extra makeup. Wait, you're a boy, aren't you? I'm sorry. No comment. We're gonna hold off until maybe next time before we check for any more quests up here, but let's fast travel to the gate. Man, that's nice that we actually finally got that side quest. If you start the next event, you cannot raise your level before facing a fierce enemy. Are you sure you want to proceed? Why not? I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. And I'm pretty sure we've been over all our quest levels, so I don't see any reason why we shouldn't. Why don't we sit down and rest here for a bit? Yeah, I agree. You did a great job hunting that beast. You think so? I sure do. You probably could have handled the whole thing yourselves. Oh no, we're not there yet. Don't forget, you said you wanted to talk to us about something? Yes, I do. I have a request for you and Kirito if you don't mind. Sure, what do you need? Some time ago, you mentioned a process for a page to request a new mentor. I was hoping you could help by expressing your support to the administration. Wait, are you saying one of you doesn't want to be our pages anymore? No, not at all. Oh, heavens no, we could never hope for better mentors. In fact, there are many students who wish they could study under you. We're asking for your help on behalf of a girl in our dorm. Frenika? She's a lovely girl who's hardworking and very talented, if a bit shy. However, the lead disciple who selected her to be his page is a very strict man, and he's getting worse. A careless mistake results in hours of harsh punishment now. He's begun demanding services that not especially appropriate for school. Isn't that against the rules? Being an elite disciple doesn't give you the right to control you page. That's feel like it should be you pages, doesn't it? No, and he's been giving her orders that are not legal but inappropriate. You don't need to say anymore. He made it very clear Frenika needs our help. To dissolve a page's appointment, you need both an admin and the mentor's approval. Who is Frenika's mentor? So, who is Frenika's mentor then? The second seat, elite disciple Humbert Zizek. Guess Yu-Gi-Oh! Giving him beating didn't teach him how to act like a decent man. Really wish we got to play that part. I didn't give him a beating, it was a draw. No, it wasn't, but maybe that's what set him off. So you're saying elite disciple Zizek is upset about not winning, so he's taking it out on her? Yes, that. He's taking his frustration out on Frenika by punishing her needlessly, ordering her to perform humiliating acts for his entertainment. I just don't get it. My father always told me that we must never take our privileges for granted, that those with privilege must use it to better the lives of those without. And that's when war breaks out, we must be the first to die for them. House Isaac has a big manor in Ward 4 and a great deal of property outside the city. Shouldn't elite disciples Isaac then be working to support lower-ranked nobles? Though it's not written in the taboo index, my father always said that a noble must always consider the effects his actions have on others. While his actions aren't in violation of the taboo so the school rules, Frenika was crying in her bed all night. How is that right? Your father sounds like a wonderful man. Hope I get to meet him someday. Talk about Saint Augustus. A long time ago, there was a man called Saint Augustine who said, an unjust law is no law at all. You decide if the law is worth following. That's not the best rule, but okay. Humbert's actions may not have violated any rules, but what he's doing is still wrong. Talk about nobility's duty. The mentality your father described is known as noblesse oblige. It's a phrase in the sacred tongue that means nobility obliges. It says that nobility or those within power have to use it for those who don't. Otherwise, you don't deserve to call yourself noble. So it's kind of like the strong protect the weak. Someone has to stop Humbert. Someone has to put a stop to Humbert. In this case, that someone is the two of us. I'm starting to understand what you taught me here, so as people we must maintain our own set of morals, our personal guiding principles, and use them to understand the purpose of the laws and why they exist, and rather than Finally follow them. That's exactly right, Ronan. Our mind is our strongest weapon. It's more powerful than any sword or technique. The right answer isn't the law place before us, but we find in our hearts. Well, we should head back to me. You two will figure out how to deal with Humbert. Thank you so much. Please tell me the phone to get to kill his ass. Do you have any ideas what to do, though? No, he's not gonna stop bullying his page because we tell him to, but what? Rouse is an idiot. He's a jerk and a weasel, but he's got a functioning brain. Do you think he would just sit by and watch Humbert mistreat his page? They roomed together, so he must realize these rumors will hurt his reputation. And with how prideful Rios is, you think that would hurt as much as formal sanctions. Isn't it possible Humbert is just so upset that Rios can't do anything to stop him? Well, if I'm responsible for that, I should at least have a word with him. That might be what they want. This whole thing could be an elaborate plot to get back at you, Yujiro. No, there's no way. Look, let's just start by warring them. If they're not cooperative, we can put in the request for Nika's transfer. Yeah, that sounds good. But if it requires Humbert's approval, wouldn't that still make it until he can say, yeah, I don't approve? I'll start off the conversation. You stand behind me and look intimidating, Kirito. Oh, that I'm good at. You are? Alright, let's go. Swordsman Yujiro and Kirito, here to speak with Swordsman Zizek. Have you no manners? It's proper to make a written appointment before barging in. Call me Sir Humbert. We train under the same roof. Let them pass. You better be grateful for Rios' generosity. Now then, what business have you here on this day of rest, my dear friend Yujiro? Rumors of illicit behavior. I've been advised that Zizek is engaging in illicit behavior with his page. Is there any truth to that accusation? Never have I been more insulted. An houseless farm boy accusing the son of a fourth-rank house of illicit behavior? No, lower your voice, Humbert. Our upbringings differ, but we are peers now, so you cannot claim to be insulted. Unless, of course, his words are... The fuck does that mean? Libelous? Where, might I ask, did you hear of this? Neither of us wish to waste needless time on this matter, so no playing games. The matter was brought to me directly by a student who rooms with Zizek's page. Oh, so let me get this straight. Humbert's page asked her roommate to file a complaint with you, Yujiro. Not exactly, no. Can I take that as denial of the accusation of uncouth behavior, then? Uncouth? Be more clear in your words. Yujiro, say he violated the school rules. It doesn't have to be forbidden by the rules to be inappropriate. Oh, then what inappropriate actions do you claim Humbert has done to friend Nika? Well, goodness, what a charade. What say you, Humbert? Have you done as he claims? God, no, I haven't the slightest idea what he might be referring to. There have been no illicit engagements between myself and friend Nika. After all, she has never once raised her voice in objection. Nevertheless, I may have asked her to perform a few insignificant services. After our match, Yujiro, I saw the light and turned my focus to my training. My prior regiment was not nearly as intense, so my muscles ache horribly. As such, I have asked for Nika to massage me during my nightly baths. As not to dirty her uniform, I kindly allowed her to do so in honor. That face... Cannot begin to understand how you might claim my actions might be inappropriate. You think that's normal? Do you truly believe those orders are normal, Humbert? What's so funny, Rios? Nothing, I simply heard that bear. Golroso would often strip you as well. Excuse me, he was just checking out my muscle development. Then you cannot condemn Humbert. He too is merely acting out of concern for his page. That can't be right. Precisely, if I am guilty, then so are you, Yujiro. My past actions have nothing to do with this. Nika is suffering at your hands, and you are blind to this fact. I will request an investigation. If this behavior continues, we will initiate a formal investigation. By all means, do as you please. Alright, take a sec to calm down, Yujiro. Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't blow up at them at first. I held back since I still think there's more to this. Oh yeah, that's completely slipped my mind. So what did you notice? Humbert is, well, he's Humbert, but Ryhos was very clearly trying to provoke you. You mean he let Humbert run amok because he knew I would eventually confront them? Yeah, and I'm guessing they're pretty satisfied with the result now. We just need to prepare the papers to start an investigation if he continues. Yeah, let's head back to our rooms. Also, Yujio? They say anything while I'm not around, try to stay cool, okay? But we're right, you need to stay cool, yeah. The next day. Reporting to Elite Disciple Yujio, I have completed today's cleaning duty. Excellent work, thank you. Oh, no, not at all. This is merely my job as your page. So can we talk for a little? Last night I delivered a complaint to Humbert about his actions towards Frenika. In all likelihood, he'll back down. Stop giving her outrageous orders. Ow. I actually just kicked my table. If I make sure he apologizes, I'll make sure he apologizes as well. Well, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Frenika should be thrilled. As I mentioned before this situation is the result of my match with Humbert. His tormenting of Frenika was a way to get me to come in and complain to him, which will allow him to have me formally punished for my disrespectful actions. In other words, Frenika was just caught in the crossfire of Humbert's feud with me. So I'd like to apologize to her as well. Could you possibly arrange a meeting? I see. What happened isn't your fault, Yujia. I will, however, tell her what you said. Thank you so much. I can't apologize enough for what she's gone through. Don't, as Isaac is to blame, particularly if it was a scheme to entrap you, Yujio. Besides, this isn't the first time he's mistreated her either. However, too afraid to upset him, she hasn't spoken up until now. She believed he would cause damage to her house or change her parents' callings. That would be frightening. I've been thinking about this for a while. Why would Zizek want to hurt Frenika? He has no reason to hate her or hold a grudge, so what would drive him to that? Kirito said that a noble must behave in a manner worthy of being called noble. But I don't believe there is anything noble about Zizek's actions. True nobility is not a rank, but caring about others, doing what's right. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to get stronger, Yujio. Strong enough to say the things that need to be said. Yeah, me too. Strong enough to nobly protect the people who most need it. A few days later. We're supposed to go out on an extracurricular lesson with our pages. They sure are running late, huh? They seem excited. Maybe it's taking longer than expected to get ready? Maybe. We still got time. Let's give them a little longer. Yeah, let's. Do you have anything to talk about? So isn't it about time you decided on a name for your sword? Hey, I'm working on it. Really quickly, it's disrespectful to call it the Black One forever. Where I'm from, swords just came with names. Or at least, I think they did. Oh, we need to do a double. Oh, Kirito, have you seen the bulletin board for this week yet? No, not yet. Why, anything exciting? Someone from the Woodsburg house won the Four Emperor Unification Tournament. Huh? You don't sound very interested. I don't care about who's entering the year we do. I mean, that's fair, but alright. Fine, I'll change the subject. Thanks. I'm worried they're not here. Hey, Yujo, isn't that sound what I think it is? Yep, it is. They should be here by now. Wonder what's taking them so long. Neither Tease nor Ren have ever been late to a meeting before. Something feels off. I'm gonna go check the primary trainee dorm. You wait here. Hey, Kirito. I swear, he's such a handful. I understand why he's worried, though. Both of them are late without a word. Excuse me? Oh, thank the goddess. I was what? Might you be Elite Disciple Yujio? Oh yeah, are you? And you are? My name is Frenrika. Seski? Oh, well, I got that right by accident. I'm pro-primary trainee. I apologize for imposing upon you, but I didn't know who else to go to. So your friend, Nika. I am eternally grateful for your help with the matter with the elite disciples, Isaac. Has Humbert done anything else you're not comfortable with since then? He has ordered me to perform a service I would rather not describe. To be honest, I would rather quit the academy than deal with this any longer. Which I also told Tease and Rone, and they went to speak with Isaac themselves. Oh no. But they still haven't come back, and I don't know what to do. I'm gonna tell you, any viewers who are... If you're a fan of SAO and have seen the Alchemization arc, you guys are probably gonna be able to guess what's coming next. But I'm gonna advise you to look... But for anyone... You might want to skip this next part. This isn't gonna be good. Alright, I'll go check on them. You wait here and tell Kirito to head to Humbert's room if he comes back. I will. Thank you. Was this his real goal? To get to our pages and not me? Either way, I need to hurry over to Humbert's room. Yeah, I don't like this part. You certainly took your sweet time, elite disciple Yu-Gi-Oh! Please come... Oh, God, yeah. I would definitely look away from this point on. What is the meaning of this, Rios? Why are our pages tied up? Primary trainee Strickland and Airbell gave us little other choice, my friend. They not only barged into our room, they treated us with great disrespect. Yeah. I will admit, this has never been my favorite part. SAO? Well, this isn't against the rule. School rules do not permit you to go this far. Did I ever once say this punishment was in accordance to the rules in the underworld are bad. Higher law takes priority over the rules, as written in the rules themselves. And those include the Taboo Index and Basic Imperial Law. No. Yes, I exerted my judicial authority on these lowly girls. Yeah, this... You can't treat them like this. Regardless of what they did, tying them up is excessive. I kind of wish I didn't see that. Incredible. He believes this to be the extent of their punishment. Stop! Don't move, peasant. You have a right to justice according to the Basic Imperial Law and the Taboo Index. How the f... One more step and you will be punished by accepting our judicial authority. Yeah. No. I will admit, I can't move my right eye tingles. This is just what happened. Like, I do remember reading somewhere that the author had a reason for why he wrote this scene like this, but like, I get with some characters it's supposed to mean. Am I going to have to go through that yet again? I get there's a reason with some characters why it happens. Like with Sugo, that was one of his character, and I think even with fuck, what was Sinon's please help Yu-Gi-Oh! With Sinon's friend, he had a reason. Also, I think it was just something. It also might just be to show this guy's they're complete assholes. But still. I will be honest, at least with this point, it's at least... It's to show, like, worthwhile. But these creatures are fucked. Well, stop your crying, Humbert. You'll be fine. Losing an arm isn't going to kill you. Just use a rope to tie it up. Enough of that. It was that farm boy who cut off your arm, Humbert. How beautiful. Never have I seen a man violate so great a taboo. Please, let me kill you now! Judicial authority only applies to lower-ranked nobles and peasants on your property. But that changes with index violations. Haha, I never beheaded a man before. But neither have my father or grandfather. Today my strength grows even greater. Elite disciple Yu-Gi-Oh! No. Yu-Gi-Oh! The heinous. By judicial authority, I, Reinhaus Zanhos of House Zanthor, sentence you to death. Offer your life unto the goddess as penance for your sin. Please tell me I get to duel you. I really want to kick your ass. No, I've been waiting for you, Yuji. So, too bad you missed all the fun. That farm boy is no longer a student of this academy or a citizen of the Empire. He's a criminal in violation of the Taboo Index. As heir to House Anthenios and first seat at this academy, I have the right to administer his punishment. Stand back and watch as his head falls to the ground like your precious flowers. Like I give a rat's ass about taboos and noble privileges, Yu-Gi-Oh's my friend, and you're just some scumbag who's no better than a goblin. And really, that was not a goblin player. Oh heavens, am I truly getting two little farm boys violating the index for me today? And that wasn't even a goblin slayer reference. And I get to punish the both of you together. What a beautiful date this is. Stacia's guiding light shines upon me. Seriously, can I just kick your ass already? Come at me, Rios. Time to pay you back for more than a year's worth of your abuse. Get wrecked. You're there, Humbert. Humbert, you're a child of the blood, but life index. What's happening to him? Reinhaus is in a position where he has to choose between his life and the index. In his mind, his life is worth more than anything, but the taboo index is absolute. So he doesn't have the strength of heart to do what Yu-Gi-Oh did. Taboo, life, blood, taboo, life. Taboo, life, taboo, life. I'm not gonna read the rest of it. Yeah, you can like hear in his lines like the static. speak! My house is dead. You killed him. You murderer. You monster. Too bad he got to survive. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Yuchio. This is all my fault. No, don't blame yourself, please. This wouldn't have happened if I were more observant. Still, dude, this wouldn't have happened if they didn't think to do that to someone's page just because they got upset they lost a fight. Still, it's fine. I'm just glad you're okay. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Humbert called me a murderer, a monster. He's right. Kirito, No, you're human, Yujiro. You're human. You struggle through life and make mistakes like me and anyone else. The next day. How's your eye doing, Yujiro? I can see out of it now, all thanks to Miss Azurika's healing art. That's great to hear. She was such a big help and seemed sad to see us leave. Yeah, in her eyes, we were her students to the end, not just heinous criminals. And she left us with some interesting nuggets of information, too. Yeah, she sure did. As I recall, in short order, you come to see the truth. You'll come to see the truth of this world. The taboo index and the Axum Church were made by man's hand, not the goddesses. And then something about her never being able to break the seal of the right eye. But because you did, you were able to make it farther than her, and I agree. The seal of the right eye, that must be what binds people to the taboo index. In order to save Rone and Tease, Yujiro decried the law and broke the seal. Why use a seal like that if your goal is to push people beyond their limits? I'm sorry, Kirito. You brought me all the way here and I messed it up all. Arizika told us that something was going to happen when we reached that tower. And we're on our way there now. We're heading to the central cathedral. A lot earlier than we originally planned, too. And there, we'll find Alice. Yeah, you're right. Ambassador is here from the Axum Church. Prepare for departure. There's a dragon here, which means our escort is an Integrity Knight. We'll find out soon enough. Elite Disciple Yujiro of North Centauria Imperial Swordcraft Academy. Kirito, likewise. Doesn't even need to say the title. Just likewise. And who do we have here? Axum Interior Knights of Centauria, Integrity Knight. The one we were looking for anyways! Alice, is that you? Is that really you, Alice? Also, I'd like to call SAO Saber! I don't think that's an actual name for her, but I hear somewhere that's a nickname like that. Watch yourself. I have been authorized to reduce your life up to 70%. So wait, you get in trouble if you get if his life ended up lower? If you attempt to touch me again without permission, I shall sever your hand. Nevertheless, I intend to take 30% of your life with that strike. But you managed to evade half of it, barehanded. Hitting of the type of elite disciple, or perhaps the great sin of murder. I take it that the knight is the Alice you've been searching for? Yeah. Well, we better do as she says for now. We'll be able to find out more at the Central Cathedral. Rise and come with me. Elite Disciple Yujiro, Elite Disciple Kirito. You are accused of taboo violation. After an inquisition, you shall be executed. Tease. Run there. No, stay back. Madam Knight, may we ask you something? We wish to deliver Yujiro and Kirito their swords. Very well. However, I shall retain the blades as they are not allowed to carry weapons. Additionally, I will grant you 1 minute to speak with them if you so desire. Damn, this scene gets me. I'm sorry, Yujiro. This is all my fault. No, it's still Humbert and Rios's. If I hadn't done something so stupid. No, T, stop. You did the right thing. I'm responsible for taking like this. You don't need to apologize. No, you're both gonna be upset, but don't blame yourselves. This is all the bastard nobles. You don't need to apologize. I'll be the one to rescue you this time, Yujiro. I'll work my butt off, become an integrity and set you free. So just you wait. I promise. I made you lunch, Kirito. If you get hungry, please eat this. Thank you, Kone. Time is up. Get back. Any attempt to challenge the taboo index or the authority of a high-ranked individual causes pain in one's red eye. Allow that to continue until it bursts and you are free of the underworld's laws. Liberation. Oh, we're not students anymore. Hey, where are you? Where'd you go? Stop hiding and let's play together. Come on, come out already. I swear I'm not angry. Here, let's head back now. We'll find out. We still have time. A little longer. Just a little bit, okay? But why? Hey, to me, you guys mean more than anything. Aw, childhood friends. Kirito and Yujiro were in prison. No, my headphones. Kirito used his wits to break them out of the dungeons with their chains. You seem spaced out today. Something up? Oh, yeah. I had a strange dream of way back when I was just a little kid. I was looking for you and Alice. I was there too? Yeah, you were, but you... What? Nothing. It was just a dream. I have a weird feeling that I was with them as a kid too. And Yujiro once said he went exploring with Alice and an unknown third person. Does he have these same strange, out-of-place memories as me? We should really fix the chain of their memories. You're probably just tired. We've been through a lot after all. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I like how you can see the subtle changes on the parts of the chains on Kirito. Okay, so just to confirm with you one last time, are you all in on this, Yujiro? Escaping here and investigating Alice means opposing the entire Axum Church. Once we get started, there won't be time for waffling and moral dilemmas. If you're not entirely ready for that, you should stay here. Yeah, I understand what it means. And I made up my mind. I will defy the Axum Church and take it up my sword to bring Alice back to you, ruled. If that was Alice, I'll figure out why she doesn't remember and fix her. That's the most important thing to me right now. Sometimes the law and the right thing aren't the same. I understand that now. I'm proud of you. You've got real courage. Now, we'll avoid combat as much as possible when we're out. I doubt we'll stand much of a chance against any Integrity Knight, Alice included. Yeah, we're not avoiding combat. Got it. Awesome. Let's get going. Chapter 1 through 4, Manifestation Advancing. Whip skill tree added to the skill map. All belongings confiscated. I'm just confused. What powerful prisoner were they expecting us for? No point to save. Metal bars, we meet again. Meet my chains. I knew this wouldn't work. I'll have to look for some other way. Probably can't break the lock either. Kirito! Oh, Kirito, look. There's a key ring on the far wall. But it's too far to reach. Now, Yujiro, the answer's right in front of you. Wait, you're going to grab the keys with that chain? You're a sharp one. I'll use the chain like a whip to bring the keys to us. Time to show off the fruits of my training with Vienna. Alright, I'll leave this to you then. Thanks, it'll just be a sec. Obtain the keyring with your whip skill. How about he's got like... Yujio, you're kind of blocking me, mate. Got it. Show yourselves in, prisoners.
Yes.
Bam! Got our keys. Let's go. Don't even see him opening the door. I don't think we'll breaking through this fence with our chains. There's that spiral staircase, but I don't see how we can get up there. How to get up there? How to get up there? You have a set of keys, don't you? Do you not think... how about that candlestick? You mean that? What are you going to do with that? I think he's going to swing. Toss the chain up there, wrap it around the candlestick, and climb up, obviously. You never cease to surprise me. But it's not a bad idea. Let's give it a shot. Use the catch move to move around. The whip skill catch move allows you to access locations you couldn't get otherwise. When you find a catch move marker, take aim and fire off the skill. When it connects, your whip weapon will catch you and you'll move forward. Okay, so we need to find the marker that I can see is over here. Wrong one. I can't. Oh, I got it. Show yourself some prison. And they're updated again.
Yes.
Nice, now we can get up the stairs. Yeah, let's go. Now let's do our alumni of the Swordcraft Academy and proprietor of the primary training dorm. A strict woman who practices the Norika style. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering whatever happened to Medina. We did not see her any time after the students became elite disciples. I just realized. I mean, to be fair, I think partially because of the part, unless she was going to be the third one running through the cathedral, which she feels important. Do you see someone? An integrity knight. No need to stand outside. Please show yourself then, prisoner. He just tells us something. My mentor, Lady Alice, is keen as ever. I see. She predicted your unlikely escape. That kind of feels bad for your prisons then, if someone could just predict they would accept your mentor, Alice. You will, of course, find yourself back in the dungeons momentarily. But not with a bit of rough discipline. Though you knew that coming, and you know we're not just going to take it without a fight, yeah? Huh, quite the bark for a little pup, who didn't even graduate from the academy. Oh, I got 3 years in Einkrad. To show respect for your ferocity, I will give you my name before crushing you. I'm the Integrity Knight, Eldry Synthesis 31, still young and experienced, summoned from the heavens but a month ago, and not yet assigned to a domain. I'll take him first. Wait for my signal, Yu-Gi-Oh. Alright, but Kirito, there's no time to hesitate. We'll never make it to the top if we can't beat him. I'm not hesitating. I've just heard that name. No, I'll tell you after. Roger. Don't push yourself too hard, Kirito. I see. So that chain is how you intend to fight with no sword. This might be more worthwhile battle than I first thought. In that case, I will use this instead of my blade. Yeah, I don't know what he's pointing at right here. I'm reminded of his whip, but I remember his whip is his main weapon. Indifference here, a violation of the taboo index and breaking out of your cell. Yeah, look, he's talking about the whip. I will not be holding back anything. From the beginning. So I'm guessing this is the tough opponent they were talking about, but it's not like he's much stronger than us. I like to point out we're not doing any damage. Wait, no, he's taking hits. I'm actually wondering if we're supposed to actually beat him or not, because I don't know, he's taking a lot more health than I thought. No, but looks like we don't have to get into 0. Congratulations. Throw yourself in, prisoner. Understand that why Lady Alice was so wary of you. You have no form or style. But that unpredictable is what forced me to use my memory release. Your what? Your reputation precedes you, integrity, right? Huh? What do you mean by that? I thought I heard his name somewhere before, and I just realized where. He's the top representative swordsman of the North Colonial Empire, and the winner of the 4 Empire Unification Tournament, Elridge Wulfsburg. I'm Elridge Wulfsburg, representative swordsman of the North Colonial Empire. Yes, you are. I saw your name on the bulletin board of the Academy. A pretty mauve-haired man with swordcraft like a dance, unchallenged every match. No, I am the Integrity Knight, Eldritch 31. The name Wulfsburg means nothing to me. But you did realize you weren't born an Integrity Knight, right? Couldn't that have been your name from before you joined their ranks? Enough, I acknowledge no such name. I was summoned from the heavens, received by the Pontifex Administrator. Ah! Do you know anything else about him? Something to awaken more of his memories? Well, you were the son of General S. Wulfsburg of the Imperial Knights. Your mother's name is, Almera, right? Almera! Oh. Dig into your memories. Remember who you are. I feel like we're about to get shot. Yep. Step away from 31, sinners. How dare you tempt a knight of light? For your crime, I shall pierce your limbs and hang you in your cell. Run! This way! Who's there? What's the door doing here? Kirito! You don't have any choice. Let's go, Yuzio. Flying dragons. Integrity Knights ride them for long-distance travel, as well as when they are patrolling the End Mountains. There's a landing dock on the 30th floor of the Central Cathedral. Great library. Are we still inside the central cathedral? In a sense, yes, and in a sense, no. While it does exist within it, I have erased the doors to this library, so none may enter this space without my invitation. Library? Verily, these walls store the complete records of this world's history, the formulas governing its functions, and the system commands you call sacred arts. What on earth are you? My name is Cardinal, former regulator of the world and owner of this great library. You mean everything from the founding of the four empires on is recorded here? Presumably so. You are free to read any books you please and find out for yourself. This place seems safe, so why don't we rest up and rework our plan of attack? A wise decision, but first hold out your right hand for me. Yeah. Really? She takes the chain off us? Wow. Thank you. Yes. Past that staircase you will find the history section. Thank you very much. Now, if you'll excuse me... Genesis is, however, not history, but the nation of the Axum Church's pontifex. So there aren't any actual gods in this world. Stasia, Solus, Terria, Vecta, all fabrications. The underworld's gods were created by the church to give them power over the people. The gods' names were taken from the four existing emergency use replicates. However, no one from the outer world has ever once logged into them. You're not a resident of the underworld, are you? You seem more like a system admin. Likewise to you, Kirito the Unregistered. I love that line. So are you. Yep, that's right. The underworld was created by a company called Wrath, correct? Verily. And you are the Cardinal System, an autonomous virtual world control system. Oh, I take it you have encountered a program of similar origin to mine, then. Yeah, I have. But the Cardinal System I knew didn't have personification interface like you. What in the world are you, and what are you doing here? Now then, I would speak to you about this world, long-winded as it may become. The underworld is a sandbox created for a specific purpose, an artificial world. When I was not yet conscious, four from the real world came. They raised Fluck-like children and taught them the basics of the taboo index. The four progenitors must have been the Wrath Seth who built this world, right? Precisely. However, one among them, though highly intelligent, was unethical. That person's children inherited traits like the desire to possess and rule. They became the ancestors of the nobles and high ministers of the Axum Church. This world is ruled by the administrator, who used the taboo index she created. It is safe to say she has complete control over this world as it is now. Furthermore, she is the only one with a means to contact the outside world. I'll tell you in order. The Axum Church was created roughly 350 years ago. A few decades after the four progenitors logged out, several lords already ruled. The first arranged a political marriage of rival families resulting in a baby girl. She possesses unprecedented beauty and egotism. Her name was Quinella. Quinella was given the call Sacred Arts Researcher. Sacred Arts. So she basically started the analysis of system commands. You know, that's gotta be something. Just something of a reaction. Like, this lady started something that caused a whole lot of people issues. Sacred Arts. So she basically started, I don't know, I'm rereading that. At age 11, Quinella discovered she could increase her authority by attacking foxes. Before long, she began sneaking out at night to continue her slaughter in secret. Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard. This little girl just said she continued her slaughter in secret. Her authority level rose infinitely, while her analysis of commands progressed. Her sacred arts were seemingly miracles, like life recovery and weather prediction. Soon the citizens of Centauria thought she was sent by the gods and revered her. She claimed a place to worship the gods was needed, so a marble tower was built. The cathedral's prototype and start of the church's 350 years reign. Guess who we're gonna beat up later? Can you guess? And with it, she penned a set of rules by which the world would be governed. Regardless, morality was not the reason that woman created the SAO index. Quinella's rule became more absolute, and as populations grew, occupied lands did too. She also became wary of the area she could not keep her eye on. What if someone else discovered the secrets behind the sacred arts she uses? To ensure her infutable dominance, she decided to create written walls. Loyalty to the Axum Church as the first, and prohibition of murder the second. Why? Naturally, because one's authority would increase upon killing another human. Disputing the taboo index ensured the Axum Church's rule was absolute. She sought more power, more sacraments, enough to transcend her limit, her life. And finally she found it, a summary of every system command in existence. With the complete command list, Quinella set her authority to the highest level. All the same authorities as the cardinal system were at her fingertips. Terrain and structure manipulation, item generation, even life manipulation. Life manipulation? You mean her lifespan? She fully restored her life, halted its natural decline, and restored her looks. Then why did the administrator create the Axum Church to rule the human realm? Originally, she was driven by selflessness and desire for absolute control. Due to that desire, she could not tolerate one who had authority equal to hers. You mean the cardinal system itself? Yes, Quinella was a descendant of the underworld, with no link to the creators. Quinella attempted to absorb the entire cardinal system, and as a result, she burned the primary instructions of the cardinal system into her own light. Instead of stealing its authority level, she fused it with her own soul. What exactly was the cardinal system's primary directive anyway? To maintain order, writing that command into her soul, she lost consciousness. By the time she awoke, she was, by all intents and purposes, no longer human. She would not age, nor require food and drink, preserving her internal domination. 70 years after Quinella's ascension, she noticed an anomaly in herself. She began losing consciousness outside of sleep and failed to recall new memories. Above all, she was unable to recall system commands she had memorized perfectly. Using the system commands, she examined her own floodlight and was shocked. Somehow, the capacity of the sector for preserving memories had reached its limit. Back then, that is 200 years ago, there was a girl only 10 years old, studying sacred arts at Central Cathedral. The administrator had that girl brought to the living room on the top floor, and welcomed her with a kind smile, befitting a holy mother. She said, "You will be my child now, a child of God that will guide the world." The administrator planned to take her floodlight key memories and overwrite the girls with them. However, she failed. She failed utterly, because for an instant after she rewrote the girl and deposed her old soul, she and the girl had become two gods, wielding equal authority. Tell me, Cardinal, who exactly are you? Do you still not understand? The primary principles of the behavior Quinella carved into her own soul was not merely one. The main process is supposed to maintain control, while the sub-process is responsible for correcting the errors of the main process. The sub-process corrects errors. In short, Quinella wrote her persona over the girl's floodlight to copy her soul. And when that girl's soul was erased, you took her body, creating a second Quinella. The sub-process that existed since Quinella was programmed is you. I am the sub-process that receives a new body through her synthesis ritual. We stared at each other and immediately sensed overwhelming hostility. It was the sense that neither of us could allow the being in front of us to exist. That moment marked the beginning of my long battle with the administrator. Our first battle was mostly equal death match using high-level sacred arts. However, in the last-ditch effort, she made an area to restrict system commands, and as a result, I was defeated. I escaped to the Great Library and separated from the Central Cathedral. So you were defeated and escaped to this Great Library, and you've been here since? Correct. I have also been waiting for 200 years for a collaborator such as yourself. She is wary of surprise attacks and has taken measures against them. She delegated most of her duties while also gathering powerful and loyal escorts. The Integrity Knights made all manners of surprise attacks possible. Furthermore, I am alone, while she is at the top of a massive organization. That's why you need a partner. Aye, but this ally needs to be skilled in combat and free of the Taboo Index. In order to find such a person, I sent bird and insect familiars into the world. From there, I learned the administrator's indestructible objects was destroyed. I decided to find the ones responsible and had one You monitor them. Her name is Charlotte, and she has been observing you since you left Rolled. That explains the weird feeling of being watched. Yep. This little spider has been watching us the entire time. And this is the voice that was helping us with the flowers. They also appear in the garrison at one point, but again, that point get in Zakiria when we're doing the tournament. I don't remember because it's been forever since I've read that light novel. And I do not own a copy of it either. I use the translation from online, so I don't remember what exactly Charlotte does, but she is watching during that time period as well. First, I searched for the reason the indestructible object, the Guided Sitter, has been destroyed and found you and your partner. Then I learned the two of you stopped a scouting party from the Dark Territory. And through Charlotte's eye, I realized you were not bound by the Taboo Index. That's when I knew you were human from the outside, as well as my greatest hope. Is that so? Then it wasn't just a result of my own inspiration or intuition? Wait, was it you who comforted me when I found my Zophilia flowers cut down? Thank you, Charlotte. What exactly are the Integrity Knights, other than guards of the Axum Church? The truth is far more cruel. They are merely her pawns, used to keep people in fear of breaking the Taboo Index. The Administrator uses the synthesis ritual to rob them of their old memories. She then plants a strong sense of loyalty, creating the Integrity Knights. But what exactly is this synthesis ritual? She created the process by experimenting upon countless potential rebels. It removes memories, replacing them with a piety module to promote loyalty. I chose you to defeat the Administrator, not merely to regain my lost authority, but to set this world's people free from the chains of the Taboo Index. What do you mean? Someday the humans outside will subject this world to the final stress test. Before that happens, I wish to put all souls painlessly to sleep. What is the final stress test? Wrath has never cared about the happiness of his artificial flux lights. Quite the contrary, in fact, he's slowly squeezing them in a vice. This world exists only to be observed, to see how it reacts to stress. So what do you expect? The vice that holds this human realm will finally crush it between its paws. The descendants of the Dark Territory have flux lights, but also a lust of blood. Their strict, strength-based hierarchy makes for a primitive but powerful army. That army will invade, turn their word, or hit the human realm and wreak havoc. This horrific day is not so far in the future. It could come at any time. And there you have it, the history of the underworld and the trials that await. I think I get it. So you're saying even if we defeat the Administrator and restore control to you, we still can't stop the final stress test and the invaders from the Dark Territory. Indeed, and if were I to gain full access to my control system, I would not use them to combat the forces of darkness, for they were given no more choice in their fate than you and I. Because the residents of the Dark Territory also have their artificial flux lights. Yes, agonized for a century, and you may still not devise a satisfactory solution. They have souls too. You can't just wave your hand and brand them all evil. What about the human realms in the Dark Territory forming a peace treaty? Work for half a millennium and you may still not reach an agreement. Yeah, they might not need half a millennium. Furthermore, Wrath maintains their grip on this world. Peace would be momentarily. As such, before the time of the final stress test, I intend to eradicate the Administrator and regain access to all my systems. Then I can turn the underworld, human realm, and Dark Territory alike to null. You plan to kill them humanely? In short, because death is inevitable, you plan to kill everyone humanely? Their souls will be deleted in instants before they are aware of their demise, unless it's still an act of genocide, yes. This world is dependent on Wrath's resources, so it can't exist without them. However, to Wrath, we are not but an experiment. They will not stop the test. Yeah, I can't see any reason to believe they would. You understand now. I am not asking for you to simply save everyone. Yes, I do. And you spent 200 years fighting to reach that answer. Alright then. Is there nothing else we can do? If you agree to cooperate and we are able to restore my controller system, I will grant your wish, but on a temporary basis. Give me a list of names and I will freeze their Flocklight data without deleting it. Then, when you return to the outer world, you can retrieve their light cubes. A maximum of 10 or so should be feasible. I realize this is not the ideal solution for you either, but it's the best we have. I can't pick 10 names of people I want to survive. It's not that easy. Having observed you for 2.5 years, I cannot say that surprises me. What right do I have to decide who gets to live and die? That said, what else is there? I can't. Be sure contacting the outside world will work. Ponder the fate of the world. The people of this world are just rats in a cage to raise. Raised for their final stress test and be able to be erased in the blink of an eye. At the push of a button, everything's done for. How do you fight against that? Is it even possible? There's no way to stop the test. I understand your position. Okay, I understand your position. I will not force you to do anything. Should you decide you cannot aid me, I shall still gladly open a back door for you and Yujiro anywhere you please. Though, should you choose this thorny path and succeed defeat the administrator, fate may decide to place us across from one another on the battlefield next. Cardinal, you said your soul was copied from Quinel's, yeah? Verily? Which means you're also a pure-blooded, selfish noble down to your DNA. So why did you stay for 200 years instead of running off? You are an even greater fool than you look here, though. The function of the cardinal system's sub-process has been branded upon my soul. Thus, the one thing I truly selfishly desire is the death of the administrator. My processes have determined that the only way to right this wrong is to end it all. I am getting out of breath. As such, Wait, no, there's one other thing I have thought these past 2 centuries. 200 years, mate.
たった一つ。この200年、どうしても知りたかったことが。おい、キリト。
Stand, Kirito. What? Alright, I feel like this is better. Nani? Oh, the hat falls off. So this is... Don't let Asuna find out about this. What captivating warmth. Thank you, my 200 years did not go to waste. I think this warmth has made all that time worth it. At least you didn't need to spell it out this time for him that she wants a hug. Goes back to sitting like nothing just happened. Now, do you plan to stand there forever? Oh, come on. Have you made up your mind? Will you assist in my plan or go on your own way? Alright, sure, I'm on board. But just so you know, I won't stop searching for another solution. Even as our battle with the Integrity Knights and the Administrator rages on, there has to be some way to avoid tragedy and bring peace to the world. Heavens, your boundless idealism never ceases to amaze me. I mean, I don't want you to die either. If I have to pick 10, you'll be on that list. Idealistic and tragically lacking a brain. Who will erase the world if I'm gone? The point is, I understand the situation, but I'm not giving in just yet. Before long, you will know the bitter taste of surrender. You accept your helplessness without so much as a chance to fight back. Imagine your friend has finished his reading, so let's invite him back. To further our plans, we need to get him up to speed as well. And I'm going to take a break on this conversation and take a drink.
俺は戻ってきたユージオに事情とこれからのことを説明した。そうは言ってもあくまでも簡略化した説明だ。
Once Yujiro returned, I gave him the short version of everything Cardinal told me. That the synthesis ritual forces Integrity Knights to be loyal by removing memories. That Cardinal was another Pontifex, and she had agreed to work with us. And that her goal was to defeat the Administrator and take back her position. I left out the parts about the outside world in the final stress test, though. I knew I would have to tell him someday, but it didn't seem like the right time. So Integrity Knights all have their memories removed before joining. Does that mean the Knight Alice is actually Alice Zolberg Cardinal? Apologies, but my access to outside data from within the library is very limited. I have no means of discovering this Integrity Knight Alice's origins. Oh, damn. I mean, probably it's true. I can tell you how to reverse the synthesis ritual performed on her. Really? You simply need to remove the piety module installed in her. The pipe. What? That triangle crystal that came out of Eldridge's forehead. Oh, that's what it's called. We have to provoke an inconsistency in her current memory to release the module. Removing the module is only part of the reversal process. What else do we need to do? You need to replace it with the memories that were removed to insert the module. Generally, these memories are of a loved one, memories they consider very precious. Oh yeah, Eldridge's module almost came out when I mentioned his mother's name. And he likely had his memories of her removed to make room for the piety module. The Administrator removes the most beloved memories from all of her Integrity Knights. And without recovering those fragments, you cannot fully revert the ritual. What if the Administrator destroys the memory fragments after you remove them? Unlikely, she would never dispose of something that may be a use to her later. I have little doubt she stores them in her chambers on the central cathedral's highest floor. So to reverse the ritual, we need to make it to the very top of the cathedral. And do that, we need to make it past all the Integrity Knights she has posted. Do not be so naive to think you can defeat her knights without shedding blood. The most I can do for you is provide you equipment to battle them on equal footing. Wait, you're not coming with us? The moment I set foot out of this great library, the Administrator will know. And she will personally come after me with the full strength of her forces. However, if only 2 of you go, she will send smaller forces to capture you. And she presently intends to turn you and Yu-Gi-Oh into Integrity Knights. That is your only chance of success. You would be crushed by her full forces. Should you cross paths with the Integrity Knight Alice, use this. A dagger? What is this? Some like secret high-tech one-hit knockout weapon? These 2 daggers were created from the strands of my hair. Do not let that fool you, though. They are essentially harmless. However, anyone pierced by the blade will form an unbreakable link with me, meaning I can use my sacred arts on them unhindered even from within this library. You encounter the Integrity Knights, Alice, pierce her somewhere on her body. I will cast a spell to put her in a deep sleep until you can retrieve her memories. I crafted these for you 2 to use during your battle with the Administrator. The second intended as backup, but you only pierce her with the one. Are you sure about this? There are only 2, and if you use one on Alice, use them as you please. So, what's your plan for letting us fight on equal footing with the Knights? Why, retrieve your swords, of course. What? You can get my blue rose and Kirsha's on black one back? Still gotta come up with a name. When are we gonna hear the night sky? Your weapons should be stored in the central cathedral's armory. I will open a back door nearby so you can retrieve them and anything else you need. Alright, well now we have the plan of our attack worked out. Not quite yet. There's one last task you need to complete first. What's that? Your swords are powerful, yes, but that alone isn't sufficient to defeat a knight. For they possess the ability to multiply the strength of their blades many times. Oh, are you talking about perfect weapon control art? D. Divine object class weapons take on the properties of their base objects. Perfect weapon control is, simply put, an art that unleashes weapons and memories, releasing incredibly powerful beyond the weapon's capabilities. Come with me. You will take a short rest and begin the ritual. Is it really possible to envision Are swords unleashed without the swords? Having the blade before you would only inhibit your imagination, in fact. You need neither eyes nor hands to reach inside and find. No, and release. No, you need only your mind's eye. My mind's eye? Now begin by envisioning your beloved blades resting upon this table. Okay? I'll give it my best shot. The Black One. Now that I think about it, that's a pretty rude name I've been using, huh? Well, we've only known each other for a little under 3 months. But when I use a skill, I feel this intense sense of unity. Deeper, dive even deeper, all the way down to the blade's core. The sword's memories, the guided sighter's memories, envision them as my own. I'm surrounded by dense woods. They all keep their distance from me. I'm alone, the solitude unrelenting. I reach out to touch the other trees. I stretch, drawing energy from Teria, soaring the light of solace. But alas, the trees within my reach languish, wither away. The energy I draw deprives those around me, starves them, again and again, until I'm countless times larger than any other tree. The vacant space at my base is now wider than ever. I am alone. That is enough. I have received the memories drawn out from each of your swords. We will begin with you, Kirito. So this is the incantation I use to use my perfect weapon control. Wait. The incantation ends with enhanced armament. Yes, is it not to your liking? No, nothing like that. Just when we fought Eldritch, his was different. Oh, what was it? Release something or another? Release? Recollection. I believe then his whip turned into a serpent. Do we not need that part for our weapon control art? There are 2 stages to perfect weapon control art. Enhance and release. Enhance awakens proportions of the weapon's memory, multiplying its strength. Release awakens the entirety of its memory, unleashing a torrential power. So with Eldrit's Frost Scale Whip, Enhance increases its range and number of heads, while Release transforms into a serpent that attacks on its own. The 2 of you are not yet ready to use Release art, though. Why not? The power it unleashes is far too great to control for one who just learned the art. An especially powerful divine object that could kill both you and your enemies. That's good to know. Now, time is short. I shall open the door to the armory on the 3rd floor. Kirito, Yujio, the fate of this world now rests on your shoulders. Will you bathe in hellfire, sink into the void, or will you find a 3rd path? I have passed on you everything in my power. What you do with it is up to you. Thank you for everything, Cardinal. I swear we will reach the cathedral's... Damn, hit my eye. And restore Alice to her original self. Good, now off you go. Obtain Cardinal's Dagger ×1. The Blue Rose Sword, divine object Yu-Gi-Oh found in the Northern Cave. Appears in Hercule and the Northern White Dragon. Yu-Gi-Oh has been using it since he felled the Gaius Cider. Still a lot of dialogue. I hope the dialogue slows down. There's no one around. I expect at least one guard. I guess no one ever breaks in. You have to know we're inside by now, right? They're not doing anything. As far as they're concerned, we're not a threat worthy proactively chasing. But when we do run into another Integrity Knight, be prepared for a lot of them. We're someone insanely strong. Let's make good use of this time for ourselves. System called Generate Luminous Element. Damn. I guess I shouldn't be surprised the Axum Church is so well armed. Sereno, it's not unless you would pass out on the spot. Do they plan to establish an army? Integrity Knights are powerful enough. I mean, having an army is never a bad thing. Maybe it's to fight the forces of darkness. Wait, no, she's not making an army. She's preventing anyone else from making one. The Administrator gathers all the divine object class gear in the world here, hoarding it so no one else can accumulate any real military power. Huh? Why would she do that? No one would dare stand up to the Axum Church, even with all these weapons. It means the Pontifex herself lacks faith in the Church's authority. Found you. What are you going to stare at it forever? Come on, put it on your waist and let's go. Alright. Oh, this is where they keep their armor. With this much, there has to be something that fits us. Want to look for some? Nah, we never wore armor before, so how would we stick to what we know? Our clothes are falling apart after the fight with Eldred, so let's grab some new ones. Yeah, if we don't replace these, we'll just be wearing tattered rags. Could not tell you that their clothes were rattered. Alright, let's get changing and go. Damn, I like those outfits. These clothes probably have enough history to stop an Integrity Knight's attack. I don't know what you're expecting from a bunch of cloth. Kirito. Anyways, I think that's all we need from here. Yeah, let's go. I wonder, what's this uniform called? Central Cathedral, 3rd floor. We got our swords back and got new clothes. The only part I don't like in their outfits is the center, like, it looks like a tie, because it just feels so weird. We got our swords back and got new clothes. Let's get a move on. Yeah, let's just make sure our gear is in good shape. Good point. I'll check it. Alright, then we can head to the top floor. You recovered your belongings. No, that's right, because I have my sword out. Save, because it's been a bit. I'm curious about something. I put on one of those things, right? This one. Oh, it's called Armory Clothes. Wait, get back, Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't even snipe. Evildoers being engulfed by my flames. What? Come back to the left. You okay, Kirito? Oh, yeah. Doesn't seem like he's gonna let us go this time. At least he doesn't have the dragon. Nope, we gotta take him down. Let's go. Well, I love to say they let him go, like he actually let him go. Got my sword back, and now I really... Boom. Congratulations. Must have faith. Quest cleared. Enhance armament. Now he goes on fire. Holy hell, I wonder what that bow was crafted from. No time for gawking. My orders are to take you alive, so I will not be incinerating you today. Do not think you will survive with all your limbs against my completion blow. You can worm your way through the flames of judgment with your paltry blades. He doesn't need a string or arrows to fire that. Damn. You have a plan? If you pray it's not capable of rapid fire, I'll stop his attacks and you charge it. Your plan is to pray? Alright, I get it. Round 2. Form element, shield shape. Charge. Ludicrous, I'll run you through. Yujiro, attack him! Don't stop me, boy. You have to find the force that you can carry through your blade on your own. Don't worry, the blue rose. I do have one thing I hold dear. Don't worry. I don't know why it seems like the same line. Jiao. Please, blue rose, lend me your power. Grant me the strength to persevere. Law. I thought you used some art to deceive Eldritch. It seems I was wrong. Your swords are pure and true, fortified by hard work and determination. Tell me your names. I'm Yujio, no family name. I'm Kirito. A large force of knights awaits you at the 50th Fourth Great Hall. Ghostly lights. The orders are to extinguish your life, not capture you alive. Should you charge them head on as you did here, they will show no mercy. Are you sure you should be telling us that? I failed to carry out administrator's orders. My bow and armor will be taken, and I will be frozen indefinitely. Kill me now, or I suffer such humiliation. You don't need to hesitate. You defeated me in battle, fairly and honorably. Integrity Knight Bus 7. You want us to kill you here? You gotta admit, the knight's honorably. He's got some honor to him. For working for the bad guy. I'm sorry, I could not say anything about that. That to ruin that. That's just a moment. If you're curious what's going on here, this Red Knight here is the one who took Alice when she broke her. Broke the taboo index. But Kirito is right that it's not good to kill the guy because I kind of feel like they should have done the animated picture scene for this one, because as much as seeing Yujiro scream his head off at the guy is better, the anime, he doesn't remember that. I doubt he even remembers that. Not that he's forgotten what he did and ruled. He has his memories erased. What? What the boy says is correct. I have no memories of restraining a young girl and taking her into custody. How can you not remember? It was only 8 years ago, because Dilbert had his memories pertaining to that event erased. You used to be assigned to North Galanth, right? Yes, my jurisdiction was North District 7 until 8 years ago, after which I was awarded this armor and assigned to the Central Cathedral Guard. Do you remember what you were awarded it for? You recruited Alice. Recruiting the Integrity Knight, Alice Synthesis 30. Well, because Integrity Knights are said to be summoned from the heavens, they have no memories of their own. That's how the Administrator keeps up the farce. I can't. That's impossible. The Integrity Knights were residents of the human realm like you before being knighted? Tell him Pontifex the secret. She steals your most precious memories. then replaces them with unwavering loyalty to make you into her integrity knights. After she freezes you, she'll play with your memories again while you're out. And I'll put money on her trashing this entire conversation. 2. Inconceivable. The Great Pontifex has me under such a spell. It's true, though. There should be traces of your past left in you, too. No spell can get rid of every trace of your most precious memories. I have had a recurring dream ever since I was summoned to the human realm. A hand with a silver ring, shaking me awake. When I arise, no one is there. And you won't remember anything else, since you stole your memories of them. You know what that makes it sucks? Because that implies it was his wife. Since he's the 7th Integrity Knight, that's the whole point of the synthesis and their number. That means he's been probably, what, somewhere 200 years ago? It means for the fact somewhere his wife's probably dead by now, which just sucks. What you do from here is your choice. You can return and accept your punishment, rest, and come after us again, or how are you feeling, Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's go. Yeah. Damn. This is an arc. Yu-Gi-Oh, someone's approaching. The twins. Well, I don't know if the twins are just sisters. I think they're twins, though. Little girls, who are you two?
私じゃない。私は氷協会修道女見習いのフィゼルです。そんでこっちが同じく修道女見習いのリネルです。
Are you any chance of the invaders from the Dark Territory? I love it. That they think they're invaders from the Dark Territory. Huh? Look. If I'm human, but I guess the invader parts is true at least. Oh, come on, look at them, Nell. They're just humans, not even horns or tails. Although, to be fair, I'm pretty sure half of the people from the Dark Territory look human. So that's not are human, so that's not even a... All I said was I read that in a book. You just jumped to conclusions, Al. Hey, aren't you guys going to get in trouble for talking to us? All the monks, nuns, and apprentices were ordered to stay in the room. Well, you're nuns in training. Do they not order the nuns in training to do so? Which means we can go looking for the intruders without getting in trouble. I see. But if you're not monsters from the Dark Territory, what made you decide to infiltrate Central Cathedral? Well, a long time ago, a friend of mine was captured. I'm here to take her back. Oh, that's boring. Boring. There are records of people coming in for search for captive family or friends. Doesn't happen often, though. You're the first to get this far. You broke your spiritual chains, escaped the dungeons, and defeated 2 knights. So we were expecting a monster, at least, or maybe even a real Dark Knight. We never would have guessed you were humans. Are you done? Yeah, I'm done. Again, the Dark Knight part, it doesn't make me think. Dark Knight is not a race. Then can we get your names before we say goodbye? I'm Yu-Gi-Oh, and the guy behind me is Kirito. That's so? Do you not have family names? No, we're both from out frontier. What about you? Oh yes, we have full names. Mine is Lin Synthesis 28. And mine is Liz Synthesis 29. You were Integrity? Oh, don't be so afraid, Yu-Gi-Oh. It only paralyzes you. You have to wait for the 50th floor to die. So they're gonna drag us up 50 floors. That was just as easy as we thought, Zal. Piece of cake. Now let's take them in and get our dragon and divine objects. The administrator will surely acknowledge us as full knights after this. Right, technically they're apprentice knights. She has to. We caught them before any of the other knights. So sorry about the poison, boys. We just wanted to bring you to the 50th floor alive, if possible. What's the point in talking to them? They'll die soon. Anyway, I'm just killing time. Don't kill time. Oh, and don't be scared. We are very, very skilled at killing. It won't hurt one bit. Almost there. I can't wait to see the look on the Vice Commander's face when we kill them. The soul's lifespan. When a light cube reaches its maximum capacity, its data begins to deteriorate, causing a loss of functionality in the soul. It is theorized to occur after approximately 150 years. Does that mean the lifespans in these humans are 150? Damn. That's actually not bad. Central Cathedral, 50th floor. Great Hall of Ghostly Lights. That's Vice Commander Fanato Synthesis 2. The senators must be in real panic to send Fanato down herself. Or maybe it's Fanato who's panicking. She's scared the Manius might take her place as Vice Commander. What, might I ask, are two children doing upon this honorable knight's battlefield? Ha, you're pathetic. This is why 2 knights have lost already. You're so obsessed with rank and honor. But don't worry, that's all over now. We captured the intruder so you don't have to humiliate yourself any further. Keep your eyes peeled. You're going to have to report this to the Pontifex. I trust you won't take credit for our hard work, you so honorable knights. How? I can't move. Swordsman Kirito and Yujio, my sincerest apologies for not entering on my feet, and I pray you will allow me an additional moment to clear our names first. After which I would humbly seek the honor of crossing swords with you. I am the second in command, Integrity Knight, Fanato Synthesis 2. Heretic, if you have anything you wish to say, do so while my heaven-piercing blade sits in her scabbard, as she knows for no pity. You must be wondering, how can I move? You slipped up. You said the monks and nuns were ordered to stay in their rooms. No one here would disobey an order, though. And that means you couldn't be nuns in training. Yeah, I'll admit, I probably brought that up myself and pointed that out, but let's be honest, who else wasn't paying attention to that line? Next, your scabbards are made of ruby oak from the south, the only material that doesn't corrode when exposed to rubetal poison steel. Now, why would nuns and trainees have ruby oak and poison steel? They wouldn't. So I started chanting a poison dispelling art before you approached. Strength comes from more than the speed of your blade. In short, you're idiots, dumb enough to get yourself needlessly killed. Damn! But I won't be killing you. No, I'm going to make you watch just how strong the knights you mock truly are. Damn. You gotta give Kirito props for that one. The paralyzation will wear off in a few minutes. Once you can move your mouth, start your perfect weapon control invocation. Keep quiet so no one catches on, and wait for my signal to activate it. Sorry for the wait, Sir Fanato. Kirito, ready for battle. Show me your strength, Heretic. But now you're probably going to be a little disappointed, but this seems just the perfect for Integrity Knight Fanato Synthesis 2. Will certainly not be holding back. But before anything, I'm actually going to call it right here and now for us guys. Yep, that's right. We're calling it here for the night. A little bit of cliffhanger, a fight right before our relax. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread it around, subscribe. If you know others who'd be entertained by my show, send them my way. I'll happily entertain you all. Till next time, this is Night So signing off for the night. You might hate me for this cliffhanger, but it's happening. Sorry.